Okay, imagine yourself lying in bed. You know something's wrong, but you're unable to pinpoint exactly what it is. You haven't been diagnosed with anything that could be wrong with you, so you just decide to ignore it. Suddenly, you start having chest pains, and your heart starts to pound. You can feel your blood pressure skyrocketing. By this point, you may be thinking that you're about to have a heart attack, but the real culprit is stress. Stress was originally defined in 1936 by Hans Selye, who defined stress as the nonspecific response of the body to any demand for change. We all become stressed for different reasons. As a college student, I have an extensive amount of experience of being stressed, and I know how it can affect your daily life and influence your performance. Today, we will discuss what causes stress, how stress affects our bodies, and what you can do to properly handle your own stress. We all know that people have been stressed since the beginning of time, but we have just more recently been able to pinpoint the exact causes of stress. So now, let's delve deeper into the reasons as to why people get stressed. As you can see, the three most frequently reported primary stressors are money, work, and the economy. In fact, according to the American Psychological Association, most Americans are experiencing a moderate to high level of stress, and 44% report their stresses have risen within the past 5 years. Also, stresses of everyday life are a large portion of the type of stress that most of us experience. This could include a wide array of things, anything from the death of a loved one to getting married. There are also many more general causes of stress, such as threat, fear, and uncertainty, to name a few. But now that we know what causes stress, let's take a look at how stress affects the human body. As you can see, there are numerous physical symptoms caused by stress. Everyone's response to stress is different, which is why there are so many symptoms listed. According to the National Health Service, psychological problems, including stress, anxiety, and depression, are behind 1 in 5 visits to a doctor. This is a problem because stress is directly linked to anxiety and depression. And according to WebMD, prolonged stress can lead to a condition called distress. This shows that stresses of everyday life that you might not always think about can have some adverse side effects in the future if you don't relieve that stress. But not all stress is bad. Some stress can also be positive by allowing you to get motivated to get something done or by giving you that much needed burst of adrenaline. Stress can actually help you achieve your goals, and it's not always a negative thing despite the negative connotation of the word stress. But now that we understand how stress can affect our bodies, let's take a look at how you can manage your own stress and use it to your advantage. Many people tend to let stress get the best of them, but there are healthy ways of taking care of your stress without it becoming an issue. In order to properly be able to manage your stress, you must first be able to target the source of your stress. Ask yourself if you can solve your problem mentally or how you can alter your life to prevent negative stress. You must give yourself enough time to accomplish any given task and not rush at the last minute to get things done. Also, making time for exercise, eating healthy, and getting enough rest at night can all help you become less stressed in general. Maintaining a positive outlook on life and keeping your body healthy will decrease your stress levels significantly. And if you need to, you should consult your doctor and have them look at your stress problem more in depth. Not all of us can effectively manage certain stresses on our own without professional help, and that's okay. But I encourage you all to find your own ways of managing your own stress and find what works best for you personally. But in conclusion, today we have learned about stress. We discussed the causes of stress, how stress affects our bodies, and what you can do to properly manage your own stress. If you're alive, you have some sort of stress, be it mental or physical, positive or negative. But there is always a way that you can manage the stress so you can become more effective as a person and live a happier life, so that you don't find yourself laying in bed wondering if you're having a heart attack. Thank you.